Bonsoir, bonsoir. How happy I am to say bonsoir. You are here at the Pride of Saint-Tropez, the envy of the cabaret world, the jewel of the Riviera. It is champagne from now to the finale. Oh, I see so many old friends, and so many new faces, and so many old friends with new faces. Monsieur, mesdames, the inevitable is upon us. Welcome to the 15th edition of our world-famous review, starring the one and only Zaza and the notorious and dangerous Cagels. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to remain in your seats while the Cagels perform. The management will not be responsible for your safety. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to open your eyes, for you have arrived at La Cage au Folles.
What we are, and what we are is an illusion. We love how it feels, putting on heels, causing confusion. We face life, though it's sometimes sweet and sometimes bitter. Face life with a little guts and lots of glitter. Look under our frocks, girdles and jocks, proving we are what we are. We are what we are. Half a brassiere, half a suspender, half real and half luff. You'll find it tough guessing our gender. So just, if we please you, that's the way to show us just. 'Cause you'll love us once you get to know us. Look under our glitz, muscles and tits, proving we are what we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your delight, presenting the songbird of Avignon. When she opens her golden throat, the swallows return to Capistrano in shame. I give you Chantal. now for your pleasure, Hannah from Hamburg. Men call her diva. Women call her devil. Police call her daily. Donka Hannah! And now Phaedra, the enigma! The riches of the pharaohs, the spices of Siam, the baubles of Babylon cannot buy the secret to her fatal charms. I give you Phaedra! Thank you, Phaedra! And now, on with the spectacular extravaganza!
Sometimes sweet and sometimes bitter. Face life with a little guts and lots of glitter. Look under our frocks, girdles and jocks, proving we are what we are.
You have to go back on. Zaza isn't ready. Do the encore.
Zafa-doomta, Zaza.
Zaza isn't ready. Get back on stage.
Phaedra's feet hurt.
Phaedra's ass is gonna hurt if she's get back on stage.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Liebchen.
Do we get overtime for this?
No, honey. Only the great Zaza gets overtime.
Mädchen, she is overtime.
And it's about some time someone opened his big mouth about it. And guess who that someone's gonna be?
George! Alban! Alban, open this door! Alban, let me in!
George! I am tired of playing second cello to your old bass fiddle. I demand a raise.
You watch how you talk about my wife.
Your wife, she gets all the money, and I do all the work.
Well, if you're unhappy, you can always retire.
If I didn't have a wife at home, I might.
Alban! Alban!
Alban, your diet pills from America are here.
Ooh, you're too late. She's too fat.
Forget that. All right, thank you. We have a show, please. Thank you.
Mercedes, come on. Somebody has to go on.
Alban!
I'll go. Hold this. No tea.
man.
But I warn you.
You warn me what?
I won't be happy. Get your ass on stage.
Alban, do you know what's going on out here? Alban, let me in. Oh.
I am ready. You may begin my music.
And just what are you doing in one of Zaza's gowns?
Madame Zaza's appearance is delayed due to technical difficulties, and seeing as Madame is indisposed, I feel it my duty as her friend, confidante, and personal handmaiden to ensure that the show go on.
An applaudable sentiment, Jacob. But we are not featuring butlers in this season's review.
I am not the butler. I am the maid.
I hired a butler.
And you got a maid!
Alban! Alban! I'm gonna count to 3, and then I'm gonna break down this door. Alban, for the last time, will you come out?
I've been out for years. That is the last time these hands will be dredged in flour. I will never cook again.
The great Zaza. You will be the ruination of me and this club with your lateness. Now, hurry up.
Where
get
were you
dressed.
this afternoon?
What difference does it make? Get dressed.
I made a magnificent lunch. He said he'd be home. He wasn't.
It's like talking to his mother.
I deboned a chicken, stuffed it with wild rice and pistachios, topped it off with truffles. Where was he? In absentia.
There are 500 paying customers out there, all waiting for the great Zaza, and he wants to recite the lunch menu.
It's not the chicken, George. It's the thought behind the chicken.
The what?
The thought behind the chicken.
Don't you have other things to be doing?
Many things.
Then go do them.
Don't yell at my maid.
She's a butler. I hired a butler.
Now I ask you.
Whatever I am, he made me. I was adorable, young, full of hope. Now look at me. I'm the short, fat, insecure, middle-aged thing.
I made you short?
Don't use that tone with me, that sarcastic tone that says you know everything because you're a man, and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
You bastard!
Well, we are in fine form this evening. Brava, Zaza.
I can see it all now. First missing meals, then separate bedrooms.
He's been reading Colette.
And then the final straw. I come home to find some young, thin brunette draped across my chaise, puffing pot, popping pills, and rotting his brains out to rock and roll.
Alban, would you even believe me if I told you there was no one else?
No. Pity me, betray me, but don't lie to me, George, not after all these years.
You are the only one, I swear it.
Zaza, are you almost ready? Mercedes is on her last verse.
What?
For the 4th time.
Apparently, so am I. Jacob, pack my gowns. We leave at sunrise.
Alban, please, the show.
The show. The show will go on, and so will I. Lost, alone, forsaken, abandoned like a dog on a raft.
Like a what on a what?
Like a dog on a raft.
Alban, you do know there is no one else, don't you? And you do know there has never been anybody else, don't you? Then please, get dressed.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't. Look at me. Look at me. My hands are shaking.
Okay.
Jacob, quickly. I need my Pirin tablets.
What? What are you taking? What are these Pirin tablets?
Nothing. Don't question me.
Here. One before the show and one after, but no more.
Thank you, darling. I'll be in my dressing room.
What are these drugs? What are you giving him? What are Pirin tablets?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's just the aspirin with the A and the S scraped off.
No. My God. You're a genius.
I know.
so the great Zaza goes back on stage. And Alban eats alone. Oh, God. Once again, I'm a little depressed by the tired old face that I see. Once again, it is time to be someone who's anyone other than me. With a rare combination of girlish excitement and manly restraint, I position my precious assortment of pencils and powders and paint. So, whenever I feel that my place in the world is beginning to crash, I apply one great stroke of mascara to my rather limp upper lash. And I can cope again. Good God. There's hope again. When life is a real bitch again, and my old sense of humor has up and gone, it's time for the big switch again. I put a little more mascara on. When I count my crow's feet again, and tire of this perpetual marathon, I put down the John seat again and put a little more mascara on, and everything's ankle straps, Maribou, Shalimar. It's worth sucking in my gut and girdling my rear. 'Cause when I feel elegant, glamorous, beautiful, the world that I'm looking at's beautiful too. When my little road has a few bumps again, and I need something level to lean upon, I put on my sling pumps again, and wham! This ugly duckling is a swan. So when my spirit starts to sag, I hustle up my highest drag and put a little more mascara on, and everything's sparkle dust, bugle beads, ostrich plumes. When it's a beaded lash that you lock the roll. 'Cause when I feel ravishing, sensual, fabulous, when Alban is tucked away and Zaza is here, when everything slides down the old tubes again, and when my self-esteem has begun to drift, I strap on my fake boobs again and literally give myself a lift. So when it's cold or when it's bleak, I simply rouge the other cheek, for I can face another day in slip or satin lingerie. To make depression disappear, I screw some rhinestones on my ear and put my brooches and tiara and a little more mascara on. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. C'est moi. When you got hair like mine, you can do anything.
only 7 minutes late. Not bad for the first show.
No matter how old she gets, Zaza still has style.
You know, I know how old Zaza is. The only thing she has is nerve.
Cheap, Mercedes. Cheap.
Now, George, you know Zaza can't dance.
With a voice like that, she doesn't need to dance.
With a dress like that, she doesn't have to sing.
Attention, attention! I just received a supply of fuchsia pheasant feathers. You're welcome.
Oh, please, give me.
You know, Phaedra, it's funny how you can work with someone for years and years and never really get to know them.
Oh, derma. If beauty is only skin deep, why are people?
At least they're not on drugs. You're the butler.
The maid, we agreed.
Jacob.
Claudine, or you don't get your surprise.
Oh, surprises. I love surprises. What's the surprise, Jacob?
Who?
Claudine.
You know how you're always telling folks at the club to open your eyes? Well, Claudine's telling vous,
Moi?
oui, to close your eyes. And voila.
My life, my love, my heaven.
Oh, my.
Oh, I have missed you.
I've missed you too.
Oh, isn't it wonderful? Our son is home.
Our son.
Papa, please, I've just walked in the door. I must say I like the outfit, Claudine, but what is it you're dressed for?
Dressed to serve your every need. This for me, that for you, and this for your papa.
Papa always gets the best part.
Don't you dare laugh. You'll only encourage him.
He just behaves that way because he loves you.
If he loved me, he'd vacuum. Look at this place. It's disgusting.
God, it's good to be home.
Oh, and it's good to have you home. Now, I know you've only been on holiday a few weeks, but to this old man's heart, it has been forever.
I won't be here long. Papa, I'm getting married.
Oh, you see, this is what I love best about you. No hemming, no hawing. You have something to say, you say it. Distinctly, directly, right to the point, like a knife to the heart.
And I was worried you wouldn't take it well.
And you were right.
You mean you're not pleased for me?
I don't think so, but I might be working up to it. So what, you are engaged to this, Angelique?
Her name is Anne, Papa.
Oh, don't change the subject. You go away for a few weeks with this Anisette and suddenly you're engaged. You are 20 years old, Jean-Michel. You have plenty of time for girls like Antoinette.
Her name is Anne, and I'm 24.
Are you sure?
Sit down, Papa. I have a little problem.
24? So do I.
It's Anne's parents. Her father is Dindon. Edouard Dindon, the Deputy General of the TFM.
You know me in politics. What's the TFM?
The Tradition, Family, and Morality Party.
I like the sound of it. There's a little something for everyone.
But it's not terribly compatible with La Cage au Folles.
Having a deputy in the family, that would be good. We could use some political clout. What with that idiot running for office, you know, the one who says he's going to shut down all the drag clubs if elected.
His name is Dindon. Edouard
Edouard
Dindon,
Deputy General of the
TFM.
TFM.
He's on his way here to meet you.
You are insane.
He, his wife, and Anne will be here tomorrow, staying overnight.
Probably certifiable.
They'll be here for cocktails.
Definitely dangerous.
Anne is nothing like her father, so there's nothing to worry about.
Except her father.
Well, we'd better get to work. We should start by toning this place down a little, you know, ditch a few of the more obvious ironies in the decor.
And while you're just ditching ironies, what's to become of me?
Well, I took the liberties of telling them you were with the French Foreign Service. Retired, of course. Don't worry, I was very vague.
Well, if you can't be truthful, be vague.
They'll use the house entrance and we'll close off this door to the club.
And what about Alban? What's he going to be? The French attaché to the Finocchios?
Anything he'd like. As long as he's not here. Oh, Papa, you know the way he is. The way he talks and moves and dresses, you know.
So, You just want to get rid of Alban, just like that. The man raises you like a mother for 20 years, and you fall in love with the daughter of a fanatic, and suddenly it's, this is for me, that is for you, and your father always gets the best part. Judas!
Papa.
Traitor!
Papa, please.
Collaborationist.
From your point of view, maybe, but Papa, there's no one like Anne.
Nonsense. You've been in love a dozen times.
Not like this.
Oh, what about Helen or Paulette?
No one. Never like this.
She's a witch.
Yes. She is. Girls have come and gone, Papa. Angelique and Antoinette. Who did I prefer, Leslie or Helene? It was all a blur, and yet, Papa, when Anne comes running down the street, and I link my arm in hers, girls have come and gone, girls may come and go, but something very odd occurs, Papa. 'Cause life is in perfect order with Anne on my arm. It makes my shoulders broader with Anne on my arm. Even when things won't gel and the pieces won't fit, I'm suddenly in, I'm suddenly on, I'm suddenly it. Who else can make me feel like I'm handsome and tall? Who else can make me feel I'm on top of it all? I found a combination that works like a charm. I'm simply a man who walks on the stars whenever it's Anne on my arm. Life is a celebration with you on my arm. Walking's a new sensation with you on my arm. Each day I face a morning that's boring and bland. With you it looks good, with you it looks great, with you it looks grand. Somehow you've put a permanent star in my eye. Even the dead of winter can feel like July. We start a conflagration that's cause for alarm. We're giving off sparks, we're setting off bells whenever it's you on my arm. Who else can make me feel like I'm handsome and tall? Who else can make me feel I'm on top of it all? I found a combination that works like a charm. I'm simply a man who walks on the stars whenever it's Anne on my arm.
You make a convincing case.
One more little thing.
No more little things.
The Dindons are coming to meet my parents.
So you've said.
So I'd like to invite Mother.
Mother who?
Mother Sybil, my mother.
Why would you want to invite Sybil? You haven't seen her for 20 years.
I don't, but the Dindons want to meet my parents.
So?
So I need a mother, and she's my mother.
So?
So will you call her and ask her to come?
And what do we do with Alban if she comes? Put him up in a hotel?
I love you.
You had better. Who's going to tell Alban?
Wedding bells! Do I hear wedding bells?
Jacob strikes again.
George, what if we raised an animal? Oh, snakes live male and female together. Cats live male and female together. We are human beings. We know better. What would you talk about?
What do we talk about?
Oh.
You can't reason with him when he's like this. Run, fool, run.
I love her, Alban.
Oh, and I had to hear it from someone on the street. I couldn't hear it from my own son. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so thin. Oh. You're not eating. It's that girl.
It's not the girl.
Her name is Anne.
You always tell me I'm too thin.
It's because you always are. Now, you march right out to the kitchen. You have Claudine make you a good hot bowl of soup.
Well, Alban.
I'll talk to him.
I'm sorry, Alban.
He's sorry. He's sorry. George, our baby's getting married. Where did we go wrong?
It'll be all right, my love. We've lived through worse. We will survive this. You know, there is still an hour before the next show. You and I could go for a little stroll.
Oh, I couldn't possibly take one tiny little step.
With me, you could.
No, I couldn't.
Life is a celebration with you on my arm.
I'm too upset.
That's because you're not listening.
It's not either. I am listening.
Life is a celebration with you on my arm. It's worth the aggravation with you on my arm.
Well, you always did bounce back quicker than I.
That's because I'm more limber.
You always were.
Each time I face a morning that's boring and bland, with you it looks good.
I can't dance.
With you it looks great.
Do I have to?
With you it looks grand.
Just like the old days. On you it looks good. On you it looks great. Ooh, you still got it. On you it looks grand.
Somehow you put a permanent star in
My
even the dead of winter can feel like July. I found a combination that works like a charm. It's suddenly whenever it's you, whenever it's you, whenever it's you on,
bring it home.
whenever it's you on, whenever it's you on my arm.
friend Hercule.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Hercule.
Jean-Michel is one of my cousins, Hercule.
You have a lot of cousins.
It's all right, Hercule. I won't be in town long.
Well, family is family. Give me an hour to ditch Hercule and pick me up at La Cage.
Paulette, I'm getting married.
Then make it half an hour. Sorry, I'm late. How'd everything go with your parents?
Oh, they're thrilled for me. They can't wait to meet you. And what about yours?
My mother's happy. It's my father. He's so busy with his politics, he doesn't even know that I drove over here.
I'll work hard to make him like me.
I can't wait to meet your parents. You don't know how lucky you are to have a father like yours. And a mother who's so elegant and chic.
Hey, what say we take a walk on the beach?
But the beach is that way.
Oh, no, Anne, it's this way.
Jean-Michel!
It's starting to rain. I just heard thunder.
The sky couldn't be clearer.
If you love me, you'll believe me. It's starting to rain.
And so it is.
Feeling better?
I suppose. But everything's so dark and dim.
Well, it is midnight, and you're wearing sunglasses.
Oh, silly me.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, messieurs.
The fish are running well.
I'll have Jacob stop by in the morning.
Merci. Au revoir.
Au revoir. You know.
Oh, well, but our baby's all grown up.
Yes, it was bound to happen sometime.
We're never gonna have another.
Not without a miracle.
Oh, bonjour, Colette.
The show tonight, ça va?
And how is your business?
I am not yet retiring to the countryside, but I am surviving.
Aren't we all Napa?
Speaking of mamas, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Cher Georges, cher Albine.
Cher Jacqueline. Mwah. Mwah.
I have just sent a very important party straight from my restaurant to your little club. Midnight show, table down front?
Of course.
Problem, Georges?
No. I'll send them a bottle of champagne.
Oh, merci.
And I'll send them a rose.
Mille fois.
Bienvenue, ma chère amie.
The usual.
Voila.
Oh, and how are your children?
Getting bigger.
Growing older.
Oh. Aren't we all Napa? Growing older each year.
But we're surviving.
Aren't we all Napa?
Darling.
Thank you, George.
So, while we are on the subject.
What subject?
Mothers. You know, Anne's parents are on their way, and I just thought it might be nice if Jean-Michel's mother was there.
Oh, of course I'll be there. Where else would I be?
Not you, Alban. Sybil.
Sybil? Sybil who?
Sybil, Jean-Michel's mother.
By Sybil, Jean-Michel's mother, do you mean that English tart who you seduced backstage one night at the Lido in Paris? That woman who once every 3 and 4 years deigns to send her flesh and blood son a birthday card, always, I might add, on the wrong day?
That's the one.
George, I tell you now, without tantrums or threats, if that woman comes, you die.
If it were only that easy.
What right has she to butt into the boy's life now?
Well,
I mean, where has she been all these years when he needed a mother, when he really needed a mother growing up?
Well, she was...
I'll tell you where she was. She was in any corner of the world, in any corner of the room, with any kind of man she could get her hands on. That's where she was.
Nevertheless...
Well, I think of the times he wrote to her, called her, begged her, and always the same reply. Sorry, darling, too busy. Typically British.
Nevertheless, she is his mother. She did carry him for a certain amount of time.
Well, I'd have delivered him sooner and not on your doorstep.
Nonetheless, I've called her, and she's coming.
And what else? I can tell by that look on your face when something else is bothering you. You might as well tell me all the bad news at once. Who else have you invited to this little soiree?
It's not the invited that bothers me.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, how is there such a beautiful moon on a night like tonight?
It is beautiful, isn't it?
And you had to wear that cologne.
Don't you like it?
Like it? And you had to wear that particular shade of blue.
It's your favorite shade.
Oh, I know, Alban.
George, please, we're in public view.
I must be insane. After 20 years, you can still bring a blush to my cheek.
You old fool.
Do you recall that windy little beach we walked along? That afternoon in fall, the afternoon we met. A fellow with a concertina sang. What was the song? Strange what we recall, odd what we forget. I heard la da 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 as we walked on the sand. I heard la da da da. I believe it was early September. Through the crash of the waves, I could tell that the words were romantic. Something about sharing, something about always. Though the years race along, I still think of our song on the sand. And I still try to search for the words I can barely remember. Though the time tumbles by, there is one thing that I am forever certain of. I heard la da 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 da. And I'm young and in love. I believe it was early September. Through the crash of the waves, I could tell that the words were romantic. Something about sharing, something about always. Though the years race along, I still think of our song on the sand. And I still try to search for the words I can barely remember. Though time tumbles by, there is one thing that I am forever certain of. I heard la da 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 da. And I'm young and in love.
George. You play my heart like a concertina. You're such a poet. Although I'm not quite sure about the crash of the waves, this being the Mediterranean. But basically, you are correct. This wedding, it's all about love and not about old wounds or jealousies. So I suppose Sybil can come. And together we will celebrate the marriage of our son, hand in hand. In hand.
Alban, there is something I have neglected to tell you.
Oh, George! I'm going to be late! The second show!
But I need to talk to you.
Later, chérie. I mustn't keep my audience waiting.
For the first time in his life, he has to be on time. Oh, Alban, you can still surprise me. I heard la da 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 da, and I'm young and in love.
Well, if it isn't Mr.
I cannot perform with any dust.
All right, everybody, pay up.
Pardonnez-moi.
Jean-Michel's engagement present.
Okay. What are we giving him?
Are we throwing him a shower?
Oh, honey, you don't throw boys showers.
You threw me a shower?
And I rest my case.
All right, how about a stag party?
I can bake an enormous cake.
And I can come out of it.
Machen. Machen, you are out of it.
It's okay, love. We can still watch some porn movies.
And eat ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, ratatouille. Ratatata.
Ratatouille, ratatouille. Ratatouille, ratatouille. Ratatouille.
Lovely. Laughing, chattering the night away while my business goes down the drain.
Leave them to me. All right, ladies, move it or lose it.
Oh, no.
Practicing, Hannah?
No, making perfect.
And what is happening to you?
I've got a van outside to put it all in.
Put all what in?
The stuff from the apartment.
Are we moving something?
Just the paintings, the furniture, and the sculptures.
The furniture?
Maybe we should start with Alban's closets.
What is wrong with Alban's closets? Surely these people are not going to be doing searches of our closets.
But where will we put Mother's clothes?
Anywhere you like, as long as it's not in our room.
But how will it look if Mother doesn't sleep in your room?
Like any other married couple for 20 years.
Does anyone around here want to do a show?
Call places. I'll get Zaza.
Wait, Papa, I'd like to get this settled before we start any of the other...
Ah! My beautiful Zaza, you are a vision in pink feathers. You take my breath away.
Thank you, George. Oh, Jean-Michel, I was just thinking that later tonight, after the show, you, your father, and I should all have a late-night supper. We can discuss your wedding plans. Wouldn't that be nice?
Terrific. I'll be in the apartment when you're ready. We're starting on your room.
Starting what on my room?
Spring cleaning.
But haven't you told him?
It was going to be a surprise, remember?
Why do spring cleaning when it isn't even spring?
It will be one day, if we're lucky.
I have an orchestra, a chorus full of lovely oddities, a song to sing. Now all I need is a star.
Fear not, sweet St. Francis. Ow. Your star is on the rise. Jacob, my boa. Merci. Check, hips. lips, tits. Boop. All right. Maestro, mes enfants, j'approche.
Places, everyone, places! Not for you.
I'm sorry. I thought you had told him.
There is a lesson you need to learn in your young life. Discretion is the better part of marriage.
Come on, let's go. There's lots to do.
Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Now, I want to make sure you know exactly what you are asking me to do. Look. Look. That man has spent the last 20 years making a home for us. He has lived almost exclusively for our comfort. And you want to just kick him out of the house he has made for us.
For one night. Please. I'm only doing what's necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is midnight. And you are all so much more attractive. You know why you are here, and so do I. Welcome to our second show. What legend has told and rumor has promised, we will do our utmost to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, La Cage aux Folles is proud to present the greatest star on the Riviera, the one, the only, Zaza!
Bonsoir, 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 mesdames et messieurs, et mes amis. How are we all tonight? Lovely. Are we all lit? Now, that was one it. Are we all lit? There they are. Much better. How are we? Let's see what we have down here. Oh, hello, you're back again, you poor little thing. Did you get lost, or did you never leave? Were you held down by a cagelle against your will? They will if you ask politely. They have no taste. Oh, and hello, good to see you out and about. It's so sweet when they deliver them to us on a plate. How are you? Oh, hello, how are you? Have you been here before? Keep your hands and arms inside the ride. I have no idea how big this thing gets. That's what they said. Oh, goodness. And what do we have here? Hello, how are you, darling? It's so nice that the penal colony allows people to get on parole. Proud of you. Good for you. Good for you, darling. You've served the time. Spend the dime. And you chose to come here after all. Oh, I simply must say hello to all of my ladies. Hello, ladies. Hello, boys. Hello, lady boys. Oh, hello. Who knew? Hi, how are you? Oh, you never can tell. Well, it's so good to have you. Thank you. She's having a good time. She has no idea. She thinks she's at the melodrama. Oh. Enchanté. Oh, now, of course, have we all had something to drink? I know we don't have a lot to offer, but hopefully you had two. If the more you drink, the prettier me and my girls get. That wasn't funny. Them, yes, me, no. God bless them. I call them my backup dancers. Every time they're dancing, I say, back up! But they're lovely, all of them. Both of them. Oh, and of course, if you noticed by our tastefully decorated little sign when you came in, this is La Cage aux Folles! Here at La Cage, we live life, how shall I put it, on an angle. Don't worry, you'll soon get your bearings. Just take a deep breath, a sip of champagne, and open your eyes. What do you see? Gathered by the ambiance you're in, come for a drink and you may want to spend the winter at La Cage aux Folles. It's slightly 40s and a little bit new wave. You may be dancing with a girl who needs a shave. where both the riffraff and the audience are welcome. At La Cage aux Folles, La Cage aux Folles. The maitre d' is dashing, Cage aux Folles. The hat check girl is flashing. We import the drinks that you buy, so your Perrier is Canada Dry, eh? Eccentric couples always punctuate the scene. A pair of eunuchs and a nun with a marine. You feel alive, you get a limousine to drive you to La Cage aux Folles.
It's bad and beautiful, it's body and bazaar.
I know a duchess who got pregnant at the bar. Just who is who and what is quite a question at La Cage aux Folles.
Go for the mystery and the magic and the mood. Avoid the hustler and the mentor and the food.
For you get glamour and romance and indigestion at La Cage aux Folles. La Cage aux Folles, a Saint-Tropez tradition. Cage aux Folles, you lose each inhibition. All week long, we're wondering who left a green Givenchy gown in the loo.
You go alone to have the evening of your life.
You meet your mistress and your boyfriend and your wife.
It's a bonanza, it's a mad extravaganza at La Cage aux Folles. Woo! Here we go! La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, woo! La la la, woo! La la la, woo!
Shoo, shoo, shoo. Oh, you gotta get rid of them when you can. They're like rats, they multiply. God bless them and the horse so we rode in on. Did you love the Cagelles? You have no idea what it's like back there. I'm leaping over legs and scenery and dits. Oh. You know what it's like. Well, you know what it's like. Have you ever seen legs kick higher and faster? You can. Oh my goodness, I just had to slip into something a little more comfortable and have a drink. Do you like it? Oh, I clean the house on Tuesdays with this. It's nothing, just a little something. Marlene Dietrich always said she had fabulous legs, but she never showed them. I'm not afraid. There it is. I have to be careful, there's 3 under here. Stop it. No, really, stop it. And of course, at this point of the evening, I must celebrate the one person who keeps the show running tightly. And we do like it tight, don't we? My stage manager. Howdy, Butch. Oh, she's got hands like a Dickens. Well, the first half. Oh, I love her. She's been down everything but the Titanic. And I should know. Oh, my goodness, but of course, she enjoys a good show like everybody. And one for the fleet! You'll be so dazzled by the ambience you're in. You'll never notice that there's water in your gin. Come for a drink and you may want to spend the winter at La Cage aux Folles. La Cage aux Folles. A Central Pay tradition. Cage aux Folles. You lose each inhibition. We indulge each change in your mood. Come and sip your Dubonnet in the nude. La la la. La 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 la. You go alone to have the evening of your life. You meet your mistress and your boyfriend and your wife. It's a bonanza, it's a mad extravaganza at La Cage aux Folles.
You cross the threshold and your bridges have been burned. The bar is cheering, for the Duchess has returned. The mood's contagious, you can bring your whole outrageous entourage. Outrageous entourage, outrageous entourage. It's hot and hectic, effervescent and eclectic at La Cage. Oh, oh.
C'est moi! Excusez-moi, where are you going with my gown? Spring cleaning is one thing, but this is too much.
I'll explain it all later. Just get changed.
Explanations are being accepted now, if you please.
Don't worry about it. It'll all be fine.
Would you tell him already?
2 minutes, Zaza.
George, I'm waiting.
Papa, please tell him.
All right. I'm going to explain everything to you, Alban, and when I've explained things calmly and quietly, I am sure we can have a adult and mature conversation about all this.
Oh, God, is it that bad?
Not really. Let me explain. You know that Anne's parents are coming. And I've told you Sybil is coming. What I haven't told you is that you are not. You've heard of that politician, the one who wants to put his morality onto the coast. Well, he's the girl's father, and well, you can't choose your parents. But I have been assured by Jean-Michel that Anne is nothing like her father, so let's be thankful for small favors. Anyway, they are who they are, and they are on their way here. And so, for one night, I will be someone else for them. And for one night, Sybil will be my wife. It's really quite funny when you think about it. I mean, me, a French diplomat, and Sybil, my wife. And you. You know, we'll talk about how we pulled one over on them. I mean, it's really quite funny. Believe me, we will be laughing about this for the rest of our lives. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Alban.
Excuse me. I have a show to finish.
What we are, and what we are is an illusion. We love how it feels, putting on heels, causing confusion. We face life though with sometimes sweet and sometimes bitter. Face life with a little guts and lots of glitter. Look under our frocks.
Stop. Get off. Get off. Get off! Get off! I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So, come, take a look. Give me the hook. Oh, the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise. I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise. I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each sparkle and each bangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout out loud, I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I
Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Have you heard about what happened at La Cage?
I don't believe a word of it. Bonjour, Paulette. Bonjour, Hercule.
You've heard about Alban.
It's none of our business. Some people are just scandal mongers. Aren't we all, n'est pas?
Alban, I must talk to you.
Keep your distance. Have you no respect for a homeless widow? No.
I have been searching for you all night.
You make me laugh. Ha ha.
Where did you sleep? What did you eat? You look tired.
Oh, there's no need to worry about us, for the gods protect their children. Oh, Jason.
Listen, Medea. I've got 50 francs that says you've got someplace else to be.
You think my loyalty can be purchased for 50 francs?
How about 100?
You've got a deal.
Done.
I take my leave, mistress, but fear not, for the gods are with you.
Alban, my love.
I have nothing to say to you, George.
I'm sorry, all right?
I'm sorry is not all right. To think I would live to be cast out by my own son.
He's a kid. He's in love. He made a mistake.
And what about you?
I'm an old fool who is also in love and who also made a mistake.
How much did you pay him?
Through the splash of the waves, I could tell that the words were romantic. Something about sharing.
Something about always.
Though the years race along, I still think of our song on the sand. And I still try to search for the words I can barely remember. Though the time tumbles by, there is one thing that I am forever certain of. I heard la da 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 da. And I'm young and in love.
But the fact remains, I am still unwanted.
You are wanted, Alban. It's just everything you bring with you that's questionable. You have certain mannerisms, albeit charming mannerisms, but mannerisms that might shock someone who hasn't been forewarned.
And two, that might shock someone who hasn't been forewarned.
My mannerisms may be seen as tasteful affection, while yours are nothing less than suspicious.
Nothing less than suspicious.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Breakfast?
No.
Yes.
I'm not hungry.
I am.
Pig, so in your raconteur.
Alban, you may attend tonight's affair by simply donning the proper attire and appropriately straightening up your act. You can come as Jean-Michel's dear Uncle Al.
Uncle Al?
What's wrong with that?
The displacement in stature, for one thing. Even if you had a wife that was a drunk, you wouldn't try and pass her off as the maid.
Ah, but a drunk wife is still a woman, and in the minds of the masses, a drunk is more presentable than a fruit.
Suddenly you're no fruit? Just because you had a baby one night by accident.
It was no accident.
You told me it was an accident.
It was no accident. It was no accident. I simply had the opportunity and I took it.
Sybil's a pig.
I will ignore that remark. Sybil was the most gorgeous showgirl at the Lido, and I, playing a Greek god, was pound for pound her match. When the opportunity presented herself, I thought, why not? Let's see what all the fuss is about. And it was a beautiful and moving experience.
As if you could remember as drunk as you were.
Well, it lasted from midnight till 2:45, so how drunk could I have been?
That's right. Slap me in the face with your infidelity.
Alban, are you coming or not?
As Uncle Al.
As Uncle Al.
Don't do that. Fine, I'll come, but only because the boy needs me, even though he doesn't know it. Besides, you'd only screw it up if I wasn't there to help you.
Thank you, my love. Now, we need to prepare. Slouch.
Slouch?
Yes, slouch. No, not like that. You better slouch in that chair. He's going to be a heterosexual tonight. We need to prepare. All right, slouch!
Oh, God! Oh,
what's the matter?
He yelled at me. He yelled at me.
Yes, I yelled at you, but you're a man. You need to embrace your destiny. You need to say, something has happened. I have been yelled upon. But I am a man, and I will climb back up that mountain.
Bravo.
Now, let your shoulders go round and beaten. And don't suck in your stomach. Let it hang over your lap. A testimonial to all the nights out drinking with the boys. No, let it hang over your... Spread your legs.
Excusez-moi?
You're a man. You're wearing pants, not a skirt. Now spread them. You can do better than that. Spread them!
Oh, God!
Now, pick up that croissant. Better make it the toast. Now, I want you to butter that toast like a man, as if you are,
John Wayne.
Oh, God.
Exactly. John Wayne. I want you to butter that toast like you're John Wayne. What's that supposed to be? I thought I said John Wayne.
It is John Wayne, as a little girl.
All right, we better begin again. Think of this as masculine toast and masculine butter, ready for spreading by a masculine hand. Pick up that knife and make believe it's a machete. It'll take all your strength and steady nerves for hacking your way through the cherry preserves.
Oh!
Think of John Wayne and John Paul Belmondo. Think of the Legionnaires and Charlemagne's men. And like a stevedore, you grab your cup, and if God forbid that your pinky pops up, you can climb back up the mountain once again. Have you got that?
I think so.
No, don't think so. You are a man.
I'm a man.
You're a man.
I'm a man.
You're a man.
I'm a man.
Oh, Alban.
Oh, God.
About that voice.
What about my voice?
Grunt like an ape and growl like a tiger. Give him a roaring, snoring, masculine laugh. Try to remember that John Wayne was not soprano. Try making it gruff and rough and low. Try more of John Wayne and less Bridget Bardot.
Think of Dindon and think of Rasputin.
Think of Daniel marching into the den.
When trying to join the burly brutes, if they discover the nylons are under your boots, you can climb back up the mountain once again. Ah, Francis, walk for us. I want you to watch him. How he holds his back straight and his head held high.
Yeah, watch me.
He's wearing a neck brace. I'm not even going to try to walk like that.
I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just asking you to feel it. Right?
Right.
Right. Right.
Shut up.
Oh, here's mine.
Yeah.
Oh! Honest.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Now, show them, Alban. You do it. You do it.
All right. Stand back.
Good. Nice. Very nice. All right, let's all do it. and think Terrace Boba. Think of Attila's Huns and Robin Hood's men. Try not to weaken or collapse, and if they discover the penny millennial tax, we can climb back up the mountain once again.
Ah, the prodigal son.
I picked up the hors d'oeuvres.
I'm thrilled.
Has Mother arrived yet?
Mother who? Lord, do you see a mother here?
Well, don't you think that outfit smacks a bit overkill?
No more than you're decorating.
You think I went too far?
When it comes to going too far, you're asking the wrong person.
You'd better behave tonight. We made a deal.
Oh, yes, we did. I shall perform to the perfection of my butler best, and you'll get your father to put me in the show.
Just the finale, and for one night only.
That's all I need, just one break. There'll be magic in the theater that night. Those silver curtains part, and there in a mist of lavender incense, a pure white light reveals this bronzed goddess. Oh, that's all I need. Just give me a break, please, mister. Just give me a break.
You give me a break.
I see Sister Teresa's decorator has returned.
I suppose a gray suit will do. You are supposed to be retired.
If that's a compliment, I don't want to hear it.
But no, you look very handsome.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes, very.
And wait till you see Alban.
Alban?
Yes, Alban. Oh.
It's nice to be on the other side of a shock. Yes, Alban. We have been rehearsing all day. It's going to be the crowning jewel in his illustrious theatrical career. The great Zaza as Uncle Albert.
God save us all.
Oh, Albert, come show your loving nephew the Frankenstein his love has wrought. Your Uncle Albert, a formidable man. Come. Very good, very nice, debonair, dashing. You're going to be turning heads along the Champs-Élysées in no time. Girls' heads.
Bonjour, monsieur. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Papa, look, the crown jewels.
Well, one does want a hint of color. Allow me some comfort.
No, the boy is right, Alban.
Somebody help me, I'm stuck in this curtain.
Coming, Francis.
I thought you locked that door.
I did. Francis has a key.
Telegram for you, Alban.
Oh, merci. What's happened here?
Oh, I'm engaged to Hannah.
Mazel tov.
Congratulations.
It's from a fan.
This is never going to work. Crazy people coming in and out, and Mother's late.
Hey, it's going to be okay. Have some confidence.
It's going to be a disaster.
Not if you keep your wits about you.
Papa, I love Anne, and I'm going to lose her.
I'll tell you a little secret. If she loves you, you will not lose her, no matter what happens tonight.
I should have known better. I asked him for one lousy favor, and look. Well, I should have known better. In my whole life, when I think of what I've had to go through because of him, with the razzings I took at school, the beatings I got defending him, people would stare as we'd walk down the street because he'd insist we'd walk arm in arm, and I'd ask for a shirt, he'd buy me a blouse.
And what about what he has given up for you? All the vacations, all the holidays, the hours spent on your homework, the nights sitting by your sickbed. Is there anything you ever wanted that you did not get? Private schools, cars, cash, clothes. Is there anything you ever wanted that we did not provide?
Yes. A little respect for what I want. A little understanding.
A little respect. A little understanding. How often is someone concerned with the tiniest thread of your life? Concerned with whatever you feel and whatever you touch. Look over there. Look over there. Somebody loves that much. How often can somebody sense that they're needed without being told? When you have a hurt in your heart, you're too proud to disclose. Look over there. Look over there. Somebody always knows when your world spins too fast and your bubble has burst. Someone puts himself last so that you can come first. So count all the loves who have loved you from now to the end of your life. When you have added the loves who have loved you before, look over there. Look over there. Somebody loves you more. When your world spins too fast and your bubble has burst, someone puts himself last so that you can come first. So count all the loves who have loved you from now to the end of your life. When you have added the loves who've loved you before, look over there. Look over there. Somebody loves you.
Poor Jean-Michel.
Poor Jean-Michel.
It's from Sybil. Dearest family, stop. The Duke proposed. Stop. Heading to Amsterdam for a red light district wedding. Stop. Love, Mother Sybil.
Damn that woman.
She's done it to him again.
Well, I'll just tell the Dindons that we have a sick family member and Sybil went to nursing.
What do we tell the boy?
The truth. No?
He'll be so disappointed. No mother. Oh, God.
They're here!
Oh,
It's okay.
They're here!
Fine. Everybody, stop.
Wait.
Breathe or you'll bust.
It's them. They're here, and Mother's nowhere in sight.
About your mother.
Jacob, answer the door.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, let Jacob do it.
Fine.
Get up! Go! Get down!
Oh, God.
All right, you three. For the next 24 hours, there will be people here of a lifestyle not at all like yours. I beg you, for the next 24 hours to dispense with everything that brings you personal joy and everything you personally take pride in. My future depends on it.
I was raised a Christian. Humiliation is my lot. There's a place in paradise for me.
All right. Papa, you stand over there and I'll greet them, and Aban, back there somewhere. All right, on your marks, get set, Go!
Wait.
It's the door! The door! Stop spinning!
His Excellency the Deputy Dindon. Madame Dindon. And the Mademoiselle in question.
My charming girl, welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Anne. May I present my father?
A pleasure.
A pleasure.
A pleasure.
My pleasure.
Jacob, fetch the luggage.
Your house makes quite a surprise. It's impressive, yes. Impressive, that's the word. I like marble, although it is pink marble. It's simple, I like simplicity, but I must confess to find such a monk-like atmosphere in a district known for its pleasure palace, it surprises me.
Yes, it does take some getting used to.
It certainly does.
Especially with that nightclub next door.
Marie, please. That is a nightclub next door.
Oh, I really wouldn't know.
What sort of club is it?
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I don't associate with those kinds of people.
What kind of people are they?
I really wouldn't know. I don't go out at night, and they don't come out during the day.
Well, let them frolic while they may. After my re-election, I will sweep them all clean.
And I'll be right behind you with the broomstick.
Oh! That crucifix is beautiful. It's an antique?
Yes, it's my father. I mean, it's my father's. I mean, my father found it in an archaeological dig in a pyramid.
Would anyone care for some champagne?
Oh, no, thank you. I leave champagne to those who wish to impress. I myself prefer simple working man's wine. After all my successes, I still am an old working man.
Yeah, bravo! And I am still a foreign legionnaire!
Oh, no. You're with the French Foreign Service.
I joined the Foreign Legion with a saber in my hand and crawled across the desert with my belly in the sand with men who love their camels and their brandy, and I swear nobody dished, nobody swished, and I was a Foreign Legionnaire.
Would anyone care for some hors d'oeuvres?
Oh, that'd be
Let me
lovely.
help.
Thank you.
These dishes are adorable.
They look like Greeks.
Are those youngsters playing
No, I
together?
wouldn't have any Greeks unless I didn't wash them properly.
Well, they're young boys in any case.
No, there are girls too. It is a mixed service.
Oh, what lovely dishes. They're so delicate and frail. Mine have naked children. I believe they're only male. Oops, I think they're playing some exotic little game.
Oops, I think that leapfrog is its name.
Leapfrog.
My mother, the wife of my father, begs your forgiveness. She had to be at her sick godmother's bedside. She shouldn't be much longer.
How did you know that?
She phoned just a moment ago. Anyway, she's very sorry.
This is even worse than I feared. The son is strange, the father is weird. To meet the wife, I'm actually afraid. I prefer that and remain an old maid.
My wife and I are a devoted couple. Now, my son knows how much I love him and to what extremes. But my wife, I love her like an animal.
More hors d'oeuvres?
It's upon us to confess. Our new in-laws are a mess. She's a prude, he's a prig, she's a pill, he's a pig, so zis,
this for you, Papa.
I joined the farmer's kitchen with a saber in my hand and called across the desert with my belt on his staff. With men slung their guns and ran. Nobody did. Nobody did. I was a foreign old Johnny.
This for you, Papa.
I joined the farmer's kitchen with a saber in my hand and called across the desert with my belt on his staff. With men slung their guns and ran. Nobody did.
Forgive me for being so late. My great uncle was dying and I just had to wait.
Oh, no apologies necessary, but we understood it was your godmother.
Oh, yes, it was. Clever you. Well, you see, my great uncle served as my godmother ever since my godmother passed away. And, well, now that my great uncle is gone, I don't know what I'll do with a godmother.
Let alone a great uncle.
Yes.
May I present my mother?
Oh, madam.
Dear sir. Madame. And you must be the little miss. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, may I kiss you?
Please.
Oh, I could be your maman.
Something to put in your mouth, Mother?
Oh. Did you wash your hands before serving?
Maman.
20 years old and he's still my baby.
I'm 24.
Oh, God, how time flies. They grow up so fast. Oh, my dear, are you all right? You look so... You look so pale.
Your husband did seem upset about your absence.
Oh, are you worried, monsieur?
I still am.
Oh, well. Oh, madame, I just love your outfit. I do so enjoy comfortable clothes. You should have seen me this afternoon. You would have caught me lounging around the house in one of my husband's old suits.
More food?
But George just hates it when I wear his pants.
I do not hate you in my pants! I'm gonna ring for dinner.
Oh, please, dear Lord.
Well, if there are no objections, I think I'll make reservations for dinner.
Well, I'm not much for commercial food.
Well, I'm sure Monsieur Dindon can find something to please his palate at Chez Jacqueline.
Chez Jacqueline? Edward, did you hear?
Marie, please.
You've been there before, madame.
Oh, I've been trying to get my husband to take me there for years. Chez Jacqueline.
Well, I'm so pleased you're pleased.
Oh, but I hear they're booked for months in advance. Just how will you get a reservation?
Why, it's all very simple. All it takes is a little bit of mother's magic. First, you find a telephone. Then you lift the receiver, dial the number, and speak sweetly. Allô, Jacqueline?
I need you.
Yes, we'll be 6.
Welcome to Chez Jacqueline.
Oh, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for accommodating our little party.
For an old friend, anything. And thank you for taking care of my little outing last night.
Shall we take our seats?
Oh, George, so dashing, so glittering. You grow more handsome every day.
Jacqueline, my growing days are over.
Let me show you to your table.
I wonder how much she cheats on her taxes. Remind me to check up on her.
Come, sit.
Voila! I shall send your waiter to you at once. Oh, and once you're settled in, I was wondering if I could beg a little favor of you, yes?
Oh, no. No.
We'll see.
Oh. Well, happy children?
Oui, maman.
You know, we were quite surprised when Anne announced her engagement.
I can imagine.
You should have seen the look on George's face when Jean-Michel told us he was marrying a woman. I mean a white woman.
They are quite pale, these young virgins.
I should hope so.
Well, I can certainly vouch for our son.
Well, you do know that Anne stands to inherit quite a dowry on her wedding day. That is, if we approve of her choice in husband.
Attention, attention, mesdames et messieurs. As those of you who frequent our little establishment know, we count many celebrities and heads of state among our treasured clientele. And I would never expose their privacy by introducing them. But tonight, I cannot resist. For tonight, among us sits one of my favorite people on this earth, a very unique individual who has made a place in this world, and from there brings happiness to us all.
Edward, she's going to introduce you.
Marie, I have ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, lift your glass and toast with me. A unique individual, the one, the only, Zaza!
Goodbye, wedding.
Zaza, you? An actress?
Oh, well, I'm retired now. It was really just a fling, a hobby.
Yeah, we tried to have her grow zucchini, but we found singing suited her better.
After an introduction like that, I feel certain that we can convince Zaza to sing a little song for us.
No, I've given up the stage now. I'm just a mother now.
A mother? Have you been to Lourdes?
Well, I would love to hear you sing if anyone wants my vote.
No one does.
Oh, please, Zaza, just one small chanson. I shall not take no for an answer. I will just stand here and badger you until you say yes.
Perhaps you'd better, Mother.
Jacqueline, you go too far.
G?
God, no, G flat now.
Merci mille fois.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to sing a little song for you now, dedicated to a very special person. Dear Anne, who very soon will be our daughter-in-law. Maestro, G flat. This is a little song, charming and unique. I learned to sing this song before I learned to speak. I learned to sing this song upon my mother's knee. And she learned to sing this song upon her mother's knee. And her mother learned to sing this song upon her mother's knee. And if you know this little song too, then sing along with me. The best of times is now. What's left of summer but a faded rose? The best of times is now. As for tomorrow, well, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So this moment fast and live and love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last, because the best of times is now, is now, is now. Now, not some forgotten yesterday. Now, tomorrow is too far away. So hold this moment fast and live and love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last, because the best of times is now, is now, is now. The best of times is now. What's left of summer but a faded rose. The best of times is now. As for tomorrow, well, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So hold this moment fast and live and love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last, because the best of times
is now,
is now, is now, now, not some forgotten yesterday. So hold this moment fast and live and love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last, because the best of times is now, is now, is now.
Tomorrow, well, who knows? So hold this moment
Oh, merci, merci, bonsoir, bonsoir. C'est moi. Oh, merde.
Cats, degenerates, perverts, oh my God!
Please, monsieur, there's no reason to be upset.
I just found out that my daughter's mother-in-law-to-be is a man, and you say there's nothing to be upset about? Charlatans, perverts, degenerates.
Please, monsieur, it can all quite easily be explained.
Oh.
My husband and I own the club downstairs, and, well, I'm a performer there. Well, really more of a star, honestly. But I'm just lucky to have found the love of the fans and the adoration of the public for so many years. But honestly, there's really no difference between us. We're exactly the same. Just one tiny little difference. Well, not tiny. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I must be losing my mind. My world is falling apart. Marie, get up. We're leaving this house of sin at once.
Oh, there's no need, monsieur. We have guest rooms.
What? Marie!
Oh, incidentally, monsieur, I want to congratulate you. I thoroughly support your strict moral code and your new family values.
Marie!
I think, honestly, every time I turn around nowadays, there's a new bathhouse or discotheque opening up. I tell you, where have the museums gone? Where are the music halls? Gone, 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 gone.
To think that a daughter of mine wouldn't get involved with filth like this.
Edward.
Oh, it's all your fault.
My fault?
Yes!
Let's leave it here for tonight. We'll pick up fresh in the morning.
Homosexuals!
Let's sit this one out.
All right, Edward, lead on. Pack us up and march us out of this house of sin. We'll be right behind you.
Sorry, Mother, but we are not right behind. I'm staying here with Jean-Michel, and I'm going to marry him.
They will cut you off without a sou.
Cut me off! Do you really think I brought you here just to get a dowry?
You mean you knew about these people?
No. But now that I do, it doesn't matter. I like them.
Homosexuals!
Father, please don't bellow. They know what they are.
Young lady, you march yourself straight out that door.
No. I love you, Father. You too, Mother. You're my family. But I love Jean-Michel. And we want to make our own family.
Family? Family? What sort of a family could the son of a pervert possibly make, being raised as he was by two transvestite homosexuals?
One transvestite.
One plain homosexual.
Deputy Dindon, I apologize for what happened tonight. I made a terrible mistake, and I will spend the rest of my life trying to make up for it. I hope one day I will receive forgiveness for being stupid and thoughtless.
I do not accept your apology.
It wasn't to you I was apologizing to. It was to my parents.
Parents? Parents. I mean, one of them, possibly, maybe, could be your father. But you can't tell me that other one is your mother.
That's precisely who he is.
I see no mother here.
I do. How often is someone concerned with the tiniest thread of your life? Concerned with whatever you feel and whatever you touch. Look over there. Look over there. Somebody cares that much. So count all the loves who will love me from now to the end of my life. And when you have added the loves who have loved you before, look over there.
Look over there.
Somebody loves me more.
Marie, they're all insane. Let's get out of here before they turn on us.
The monsieur forgets his things, no? This for me, that for you, and this for you, Papa.
Papa always gets the best parts.
Let's get out of here.
There you are, Deputy Dindon. You left so fast, I didn't even know who you were. Naughty, naughty Zaza. You should have told me who he was.
Somehow I thought you'd figure it out.
And somehow I did. And when I figured it out, I said to myself, Jacqueline, I said, there goes the famous Deputy Dindon leaving your establishment, and you didn't even get your picture taken with him. And then I said, Jacqueline, they came and went so quickly, and without even paying the bill, that I feel that he would be willing for me to invite the papers and the television set over for a casual photo shoot with his old friend, Jacqueline.
Newspapers?
Uh-huh.
Television?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be ruined.
But of course.
Oh, Jacqueline, you are such a star follower.
Oh, Zaza, I've always said there's more to running a successful restaurant than just good food. In fact, it's my opinion that a little publicity is worth more than a good sauce.
And you having your picture taken with the most famous anti-homosexual on the Riviera, alongside the most infamous homosexual on the Riviera.
That's what I call a good sauce.
Brava, Jacqueline.
Monsieur Ding Dong.
The name's Dindon.
Be nice.
I think we can help you out of this most embarrassing situation.
You can? How?
Well, my wife and I have been discussing it. We've decided to give our blessing to the union of our children.
We think you should too.
Never!
Edward!
Oh my God! All right. They can have my blessing.
And the matter of the dowry.
All right, she can have the dowry too.
And one other little thing. On those rare occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, you would do us one tiny little favor.
All right, we'll come.
Don't.
Oh, you have a deal.
Congratulations, children.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Maman.
Thank you, Mama.
But what about me?
Oh, we forgot about Jacqueline.
Yes.
And we mustn't forget about Jacqueline.
No.
Jacob, escort Jacqueline out to the photographers and let them know we'll be out in a moment. Jacqueline, I trust you can entertain them while we change.
You can count on me.
We always do.
On guard! Let us go, Jacob. Merci.
Is it locked?
I am no fool.
Of course you're not. You're the maid.
Well, I hope you're all enjoying yourselves, but I'm right back where I started. Betrayal over here, blackmail over here, ruination in front of me, and God knows what's in the rear. Could somebody please help get me out of here?
I think we can help you out.
You can, how?
I think it's about time for the finale.
The finale?
The finale?
The finale!
Suivez-moi!
Ladies and gentlemen, the inevitable is once again upon us. It is time to end our little show. It is time to put together all the parts that have flown apart. And if we have done our jobs correctly, you will leave with more than a program and a torn ticket stub. Ladies and gentlemen, La Cage aux Folles is proud to present our finale! Starring the one and only Zaza and the butterflies from our garden for your delight. And as a little added surprise, some of the newest, the brightest, dare I say the oddest, people to ever perform in a cabaret. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Maestro, if you please. Life is a celebration with you on my arm. Walking's a new sensation with you on my arm. Each time I face a morning that's boring and bland with you, it looks good. With you, it looks great. With you, it looks great. With you, it looks great.
Mercedes the Magnificent!
How you put a permanent star in my eye. Permanent star in the dead of winter can feel like July.
Hannah from Hamburg!
Found a combination that works like a charm. It's suddenly, ooh, it's suddenly, ah, whenever it's you.
Chantal of Avignon!
We found a combination that's pause for alarm. We're setting off sparks. We're setting off bells. Whenever it's you.
Phaedra the Enigma! Babette of Beauvais! Derma the Delectable!
Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the stars of the future. Presenting the last of the living virgins, Angelo! Now, the temptress of the tropics, sugar and spice and every vice. I give you Jacobina! Oh, shoot! Better luck next time. Get over there. And now, the soprano of sin, Ave Maria! And what family doesn't have one? A face no man can forget, no matter how he tries. Winhilda! And the greatest star of the Riviera, Zaza!
Outrageous entourage. Outrageous entourage. It's hot and hectic, effervescent and eclectic at the cause.
As the time tumbles by, there is one thing that I am forever certain of. I hear la da 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 da. And I'm young and in love.
Bonjour à Saint-Tropez, La Cage aux Folles at the Ovation Theater. We just finished our fabulous Friday night performance, and we're here to celebrate Roger Upton in all his glory for this many, many, many years of service. Thank you, Roger.
I know you've heard me talk enough tonight, but I'd like to take a moment to just celebrate Roger. I had the pleasure of meeting Roger many years ago, and then the pleasure of meeting you again in many ways. And the second time, becoming what I consider family. We all here at the Ovation and the Melodrama before us, and all the places you have worked, have benefited from your amazing talent, your heart, and your creativity. There is no show, especially like one like tonight, that could ever have been done without Roger Upton. We will all be sorely missing you, but we are so glad you have entered our lives. We will remember everything you've ever put on stage, many of us who have worn them. Thank you for everything. May the retirement years be as special and creative as the ones you are leaving behind. Thank you. We love you. Congratulations, Rob.